I bet the reason you're even watching this video is because of this guy, Josh Devine, who invited you here so you could be a part of his story. You might know Josh from being the drummer of the band One Direction. At first glance, you would think he's a celebrity, but to me, he's an influencer, a friend. He's even like a little brother that I never had.
We have a lot to talk about. We have a trip to plan.
I'm excited. I don't know much about this plan, but I'm pretty excited.
What I love about our friendship is how it was that charity that brought us together.
So Josh and I met when I was speaking in downtown LA at an event about an organization called Food for the Hungry, sometimes known as FH. I love the work of FH. They accomplish massive endeavors by going to the hardest places all over the world, teaching communities the skills they need to be lifted up from extreme poverty. Clearly, the stories I shared rocked Josh. Immediately, he wanted to know what he could do. So I told him a major part of ending extreme poverty with FH is through child sponsorship. So Josh chose to sponsor a child named Everide. His sponsorship of $35 once a month covers Everide and his community's every essential need.
For what little money I've given it, it's actually making a world of difference.
Where they know that somebody saw their picture and that person connected with that kid and said, I choose this kid. This is my kid. I want to fight for this kid.
Yeah.
That alone can create so much hope.
Every time I've come back off tour, there's been a letter. At the end of most of his letters, it says, me and my family sit and pray for you every night before we go to bed and hope you have happiness. And I'm like, I'm gonna cry. It kills me.
And where's he from again?
Rwanda.
I mentioned to you that we're gonna be going to the Philippines, but that's actually not gonna happen anymore. We're gonna be getting on a plane to Rwanda. And you're gonna spend the entire time with Everide and his family.
Oh my days.
And we're gonna
For real?
yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna hang with Everide, dude.
Can we just leave now?
Yeah.
The next thing we know, we're on a plane to Kigali, Rwanda. After 25 hours of nonstop travel, we arrive. Here's the thing about Josh. If no one knows he's in town, his favorite way to travel is in the back of a pickup truck.
So I'm sitting in there.
Seriously, he's a fanatic about riding in the back of a truck.
Best experience in Rwanda is in the back of a bucket. This is great.
Kigali, the capital city. We were so impressed with how clean and developed this city is. Kigali is actually one of the cleanest cities in all of Africa, partly because of its national ban on plastic bags. Along with a strong infrastructure, volunteerism, modern building techniques, and well-paved roads. Yet the further you get out of Kigali, the harder the conditions become. We got some rest and hit the ground running Monday morning. Our first stop was the National Kigali Genocide Memorial Center. We needed a better perspective of what this great nation went through just 22 years ago. Nearly 1 million people were killed in 100 days. The Rwandan genocide wasn't just shockingly rapid, it was alarmingly recent. There's been a tremendous amount of reconciliation, of forgiveness the world could learn from. They are no longer two different tribes, they are Rwandan. We headed down south where most of Food for the Hungry's work has been in Rwanda, specifically to a community called Gisanga where Everide lives.
Thank you. So nice to meet you.
You want to take you inside?
Yes, please. Let's go. You have your own room. That's amazing. Wow. This is your mother's room.
It was an incredible thing to see those two meet for the first time.
Cow licked me.
It was like they've always known each other.
been like the one thing that I've always wanted to do ever since I first started with them. This is like the goal. Means so much to me.
tugenda dusaba ngo mu buzima tubayemo turabasaba ngo mujye mutuba bugufi urabona kurera abana biranavuna cyane kugira ngo urere buri buke.
For me, it's been an impact on my life as well, because I would receive letters, and these letters showed a boy that I was helping that was so happy, and him and his family were praying for me and my family for my provision. And tell them they've changed my life as well.
This is the ball that he was actually prepared for you.
warangiza ukazingazinga ibindi birere warangiza ukawuharaga.
Hagati harimo iki?
Hagati harimo ibintu bimeze nk'ibi ngibi by'ibirere.
Yeah, they are all banana leaves inside.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Look at this. I've got one of my footballs. You can play with one of my footballs, and I'll play with one of yours. Yeah?
Where's that? Where are you, Muhaya?
Amazing. Look at this.
There he goes. There he goes. Awesome.
Hey, hey!
I'm tired.
So as Everride was walking us back to the community center, he had a surprise waiting for us. The reason for this whole celebration is because Gisanga is graduating out of Food for the Hungry's program in 2016. This community is empowered and stabilized. Josh will no longer sponsor Everride. They no longer need his help. No longer in extreme poverty. Schools were built. Clean water sources discovered. Healthcare created. Total epic empowerment. So over 1,000 students sang Strength while drummers drummed and dancers danced. Saying goodbye was bittersweet. Yes, they'll continue to write letters, and we'll be looking forward to the next visit. We had a 4-hour drive ahead of us, and yes, in the back of a pickup truck, waving at anyone we passed.
That was probably one of the most insane moments of my life, bro.
Dude, what a greeting. Now that Gisanga has graduated, it was time to do more, so we met with the director of FH Rwanda. He shared with us the amount of need that was going on in East Rwanda and about a brand new partnership with a community of 42,000 people called Niyagi Hanga.
Niyagi Hanga.
Niyagi Hanga.
Niyagi Hanga.
Yeah, it took us a couple go-arounds to get that pronunciation figured out. You try and say it 5 times fast. We learned about the things they're up against. They need schools built now. Currently 150 children are in one room when there should only be 30 per room. They're trying to get these babies healthy to be able to get them into school. They need healthier water systems, a kitchen, bathrooms, better farming education. We believe 10 years from now, Niyagi Hanga will be singing Strength because we showed up and learned exactly how we could help. Currently, there are 1,200 children in the program needing to get sponsored as soon as possible, right now. This gives them everything they need to get healthy, have an education, and to be lifted out of extreme poverty. What I love about this is Josh became the ambassador of Niyagi Hunga. It's his goal to partner with you, his fans, his friends, and to help every single one of these kids get sponsored.
Okay, so today I've had one of the most incredible days of my life. I got to visit the sponsor child. You're ruining it! No. All I see is you going like, I'm going to hold my hand over so I can't see you. Okay. So today was one of the greatest days I've ever had in my life. I got to visit the child that I've been sponsoring for a year and a half and just go and hang with him and his amazing family all day. We got to have food, got to just chill, play some football. Amazing. And now we're in South Rwanda still, and we're in a community where this school, this classroom has been built by Food for the Hungry. Amazing. And this whole community is being pulled out of extreme poverty this year. That's just, it's just mind-blowing. So if you guys want to do anything to help, if you guys want to sponsor a child like I did, super simple, just check out the links below. This will be probably the best thing you ever do, I promise.